What's going down, YouTube? This your boy Survives, and today we're gonna be talking about this 21-day challenge. Alright, so I've been doing research both on YouTube, on Instagram. There seems to be a challenge going around, 21-day challenge. 21 days, if you don't already know, is the amount of days that scientists have figured out that it takes for you to break a habit and build a new routine. So I took the challenge upon myself, and I came up with 12 things that I want to change. My 21-day challenge might not be the same as everybody else's, but I'm gonna just go over the 12 things that I came up with. So the first thing on my list is going to be at least 1 hour of cardio per day. So when I was living in San Antonio and when I was living in Milwaukee, this was something that I did every day. Pretty much 5 or 6 days out the week, I do an hour of cardio. When I moved to Houston, the city is a lot larger, and it took a while for me to settle in, so I kind of developed a bad habit of just kind of not working out at all. So I want to do at least 1 hour of cardio per day. The apartment that I lived in back in San Antonio had a gym, so I was able to just walk down to the gym and run on the treadmill. These apartments that I live in right now don't have a gym, but I do live right off the bayou. So there's a trail that you can run on. So that's something that I'll be doing, is just running on the bayou at least 1 hour a day. The second thing ties into the first one. Is going to be at least 1 hour of muscle building and strength training every day. So lifting weights, body sculpting, my push-ups and crunches and all that good stuff. Legs, all that. Another thing that might help with the cardio and the workout is hooping. I can hoop a little bit. That is something that'll be both fun and it'll be practical to my life and my goals. The next one is going to be for my career. Upload at least 1 video per day. So that's something that I actually have been doing for the past 2 weeks, so I don't think it's going to be too much of an issue now. I think I've developed the habit of already posting a video. But just like habits come, habits go. So habits are easier to break than they are to develop. So I mean, all it takes is 1 day for you to stop doing something, and then you can build the habit of not doing it. So I want to make sure that I maintain uploading a video every day. The next one's going to be writing at least 1 rhyme a day. So currently I don't know what I'm gonna do as far as the music career goes. I used to produce music. I wrote a couple songs. I actually have a cabinet filled to the top with just all kinds of rhymes that I wrote. So I used to write music a lot. That's something I stopped doing, and it's something I want to get back into. I don't personally know right now in my life if I want to take it serious as far as a career goes, but this is just an outlet, something that I can use to express myself. So that's something that I will continue to do. And what I want to start doing is writing at least 1 song or at least 1 rhyme a day. It doesn't have to be a complete song. It could be something like a verse or a hook, or just any form of content that I can probably use in the future if that's the career path that I decide to take later in life. The next one is going to be for my diet. I read a lot of different places. I'm not a scientist or a dietitian, so I don't know the validity of this.
Boy, if you don't get...
But basically, I read in a lot of different places that wheat is closely related to the poppy, and we've all had poppy seed buns before, so I don't see it being far-fetched. But what I read was wheat is addictive, and also I noticed that we eat bread for every meal, so I also don't see that being far-fetched either. But I want to stay away from any wheat-based foods. That's going to be noodles, pasta, anything based with salmonella, any breads that are made with wheat. I just want to stay away from all that and actually veer clear completely of that. A good alternative is, we've all heard it, nobody really knows what it is unless you're into it, but gluten-free bread. Basically what gluten is, and I could be wrong, so if I'm wrong, just, let me know. But basically gluten is something that's in wheat-based products that basically is like a glue, and it coats the lining of your intestines. That's what causes like colon cancer and all other kinds of complications, especially if you have irritable bowel syndrome or any other food disorders or food caused disorders, gluten or leaky gut, anything like that. Me personally, I get bloated whenever I eat bread, and if I stop eating it for like a week, immediately I'll be back to my normal body proportions. So that's something that I want to definitely stay away from completely. Just like I said, there's good alternatives. A lot of gluten-free breads, they don't have to be nasty. That was one of the concerns that one of the people I spoke to, they were saying, well, gluten-free bread is disgusting. The first time I tried it, I agree, it was horrible. But I mean, there's other alternatives. There's rice bread, coconut bread, other kinds of flours that you can use, buckwheat pancakes. It's a million other ways to make the same foods you love now, just without the gluten. The next one I want to make sure that I cover is drinking 1 gallon of water a day. Your body needs water, let's just face it. The water is what carries the nutrients from your food to the rest of your body, to your brain. That is one of the most essential things that you can have in your body. So by drinking at least 1 gallon a day, it will avoid all kinds of complications, get your mental focus, everything. Your body will be on point, everything will be on point. And I also want to drink 1 cup of green tea every morning. And the reason for this is basically it's naturally caffeinated. It's not forced or anything. It's just naturally caffeinated. It'll give you a boost of energy in the morning, give you some mental clarity, and it will also boost your metabolism. I drank a cup of green tea every day for like a year, and I saw tremendous results within the first couple of weeks. What it does is it makes you lose weight really, really fast. It keeps the fat off. It does wonders to your body. My mental clarity was on point when I was drinking green tea every day, and my sleep was a lot better. So that's one thing that I really want to get back into. Meditate for 1 hour every day. Your meditation is everything. This is something that everybody should be doing. Meditation is just everything. Your body needs to link, and it has to be in sync with your brain and your mind. And day to day, we let the outside forces pretty much separate that. So it's important that we bring that back together. Your body knows what it wants. Your body is a thinking thing. The cells living within your body is thinking. Everything around you and in you is thinking. So by meditating, you're able to, what's the word I'm looking for? Calibrate. You're able to calibrate everything and restart and just kind of start fresh. Sleep is one thing, but meditation is just essential. You have to meditate. I read many audio books and articles on how meditation can heal and cure. And myself, I've actually been through some ailments where meditation actually got me through it. So I know it's something that's real. Some of y'all believe it, some of y'all don't. But for me, I've experienced it, I know it firsthand, and it's real. So you got to meditate every day so that you can get in tune back with your mind and with your body. Another thing that's mad important is reaching out to your family members. You got to reach out to your family members, at least one family member every day. Just kind of show them love, let them know what you're thankful for. Just kind of check up on them, because at the end of the day, no matter what you're going through, family is first. You got to put family first. You got to put the loved ones first, because at the end of the day, tomorrow is not promised. So don't do all this other stuff that you're doing and regret all of it because you didn't show love to some family. All right. The next one is going to be doing something selfless. I want to do at least one selfless act every day. It could be something small, it could be something large, but you got to do something selfless every single day. Every single day you got to do something unto somebody else, what you would expect done to yourself in a time of need. So It's mainly just a play on making sure that your karma is clear, that your aura is set, and that positivity radiates back towards you. So it's very, very important that we focus on making sure that we do at least one selfless thing, something that you have no benefit of coming back besides your karma. All right. The third to last thing that I'm gonna focus on right now is my plans and my goals. What I did was I went ahead and put 3 calendars for the following months, for this month and then the 2 months coming up. So what I want to do is make sure that I update the calendar on the same day of today, 3 months from now, basically. So for an example, so today is the 4th of October, and basically what I want to do is October, November, December, January. So January 4th, I want to make sure that every day I'm updating that specific day 3 months from now. And the reason for that is to ensure that if life throws any curveballs at me, I have sufficient time to prepare, and I can make sure that it doesn't throw me completely off, and I can continue with what I got going on in life. And then the last 2 things are going to be the very most crucial things that I think are on the entire list. Others may disagree, but to me personally, I think that these are the most important, single-handed most important things on my 12 count list. The first one is going to be, do not say anything if you don't mean it. So that could go multiple different ways, but what I mean when I say this is make everything that you do and everything that you say intentional. Don't say something just to say it. Don't say stuff that has no benefit to it. Everything that comes out of your mouth has to be intentional. You have to mean it. If it's something that's just fluff, if it's something that's just filler words, don't even say it. Keep it to yourself, because at the end of the day, it does not matter. Everything that you say transcends into the universe, and people are going to perceive it. So if you let out negative energy, you're gonna pass that negative energy onto the rest of the world, and it's up to that other party to determine whether they're going to neutralize it or convert it into a positive. But if you're passing negative energy along, it's just going to come right back to you. So with that being said, make everything intentional. Spread nothing but positive energy. Make every single word that you say positive so that you can get positive in return. Also, you're going to get people that throw negative energy at you. That's inevitable. That's part of the world. That's part of the universe that we live in. It's your job to pretty much neutralize that negative energy or convert it into a positive. What I want to do is make sure that all the negative energy stays around me and just stays around me. Everything within me, I want it to be like the nucleus of an atom. I just want it to be neutral or positive. I want no negative entering within me and my body. So with that being said, you got to mean what you say what you mean, and make every single word you say intentional. Make your intentions be heard and move forth with everything you do. And then the last one ties into the one I just mentioned. This one is going to be something that's going to be very hard. People do it all the time and they don't even realize they're doing it. But it's mad important that we understand that we don't do this. This last one is not telling any lies. Not telling any lies. Some people will claim that they tell no lies at all. And I just think that right there is a lie. I don't know. Some people might not tell lies at all, and more power to them. Hats off to them. But the majority of people I know lie. And it's not even something that's bad at this point. Sometimes they lie just to get out of an uncomfortable situation, or to get out of an awkward situation, or to make the other person feel comfortable. That's usually the reason why we tell lies, if we have good hearts and pure intentions. But at the end of the day, it's going to hurt you more than it helps you. You got to be honest. So for an example, somebody invited you out. Now deep down inside, you really want to go, but you know you can't go. So you kind of tell them like, yeah, I might pop out, deep down inside, you know, ain't nowhere in hell you going, because it's just either not your scene, or you just, you know, you got other affairs that you got to attend to. But to make the other person feel better, you kind of let them know, yeah, there's a chance I might come out. Don't do that. That's not right. So what I'm gonna start doing is making sure that I let them know front forth, and let them know, yo, I can't, you know, I love to, I really do, I can't. Now, anybody that is positive, anybody that has your back, anybody that's there for you will not care. They'll just be like, all right, I understand completely. Now, those people who don't, who you're afraid you might burn a bridge with because you kind of let them know that you can't make it, those are the toxic people in your life. And by not lying, you're pretty much breaking that tie. And you don't need those kind of people in your life to begin with. So it is what it is. Tell the truth every time. Make your intentions, make whatever you say intentional, and make sure that it is the truth, and hold your integrity. So yeah, that is it. That's all I have. That wraps up this video for today. Make sure to subscribe so that you can keep up to date with my 21-day challenge. You can see my improvements, my changes. You see me right now. Give it a couple of days and you're going to see everything's going to change. I'm going to look like a whole different person. So stay tuned. If you like this, make sure that you give me a thumbs up. And if you have any questions, suggestions, comments, anything, make sure to leave a comment below. Feel free to inbox me. I'm real good with making sure I answer any questions y'all may have. And enjoy the rest of your days. If you want to help me along with my challenge, hey, by all means, reach out. And if you want to start your own challenge, make sure that you put your link in the bio. Make sure that you put your link in the comment below. Oh my God. Shut your stupid ass up. And I'll make sure to follow along with you. Maybe we can help each other out. All right. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.